Today we're looking at this sweet 3D pen printer. It is basically like a 3D printer, except you're holding it manually in your hand. So here's the hot end tool, the nozzle. You feed the 3D filaments into here. It is 1.75 millimeter, by the way. And here's the power jack. The power cord is included, of course. Plug it in there. And on this side, you can plug it into a USB power bank, like this one, which is my favorite from Anker, or you can always plug it into the wall. The wall unit is included, by the way, but I don't like to use the core for the wall. I just plug it into this USB thing right here. You're wondering, why the heck do we need a 3D pen? Well, here's an example. This is a 3D printed phone mount holder for my Ioniq 5. Here you can see how it clips onto the dashboard, and you'll see it later on why. And then this is basically sticker onto this filament right here. The problem is that the sticker needs to be on a super flat surface, and this 3D printed surface is not super flat. If you look at it on a microscopic level, there are ridges going up and down like so. So the sticker won't adhere very well to this filament. So the solution is just weld it down straight into this filament. All right, so let's plug it in. It is red, meaning that it has power. Then just flip the switch to forward, like so. It is blinking green right now. That means it's heating up the nozzle. This thing is extremely hot, by the way, so please be careful with it. So there's not a lot of options on this pen right here. There's forwards, ooze the filament out, or retract. Here you can adjust the speed of it going backward or forwards, filaments going faster or slower. Pop this cover over here and you can adjust the temperature. So yeah, this thing is manual temperature, meaning that you kind of have to guess whether it's super hot or super cold. So we're doing with PETG today, which needs to be very hot. So I crank it up clockwise. If I'm doing PLA, then I'll have to crank it down counterclockwise. It is all set for PETG right now. It takes about maybe 2 minutes to heat this up, so that's why it's still blinking. All right, now it's steady green, meaning that it's hot and ready to go. Before you feed the filament in, it has to be super flat. I use nail clipper to just trim it straight off. Feed it into this hole. And you might have to extrude it to help grip. So it's going in slowly. And it's still not gripping the filament by itself yet, so that's why I'm still pushing it. All right, it's doing itself now. It's feeding itself now. Let's adjust the speed so that it's faster. All right, so it's way too fast. Let's adjust the speed again. Let's slow down a little bit. Make sure that the tip is nice and clean before we do anything. All right, here we go. Let's start the welding process. Okay, it's way too slow. Let's change it up a little bit. Clean the tip. This takes some practice, as you can see. All right, so there we go. We are all done. It is welded nice and shut in completely. It is not nice and pretty. As you can see, it is extremely hard to control it with the pen. And it's okay. I'm going to 3D print a circle, a small circle, to cover it up, the 3D welded parts. Double-sided tape and another 3D print circle in here, and it'll cover up everything up. By the way, this is a transparent filament, and as you can see, it is not transparent. It's more like opaque. And that's just because doing 3D transparency is going to be extremely hard. I think most likely I'll do just white. I'll stick to white filaments next time, just to be sure that it will look nice and pretty. Right, now that we got it welded, let's install it into the Hyundai Ioniq 5. Now that we have the phone mount in position and the metal plate on my phone, all we have to do is put the phone near the mount and it'll stick. It is super sturdy and definitely not going anywhere at all. This is what it looks like after about 2 minutes of inactivity. As I mentioned earlier before, the green light is no longer on, meaning that it's cooling down. The red light is still on because it's still connected to the power bank. This is how I would put it in storage. Or if you don't want to have it in storage like this, after you're done with the 3D pen and it is still steady green, go ahead and retract it, pressing this button right here, retract it and pull the filaments out. Alright, hopefully you found this video helpful on how to use the 3D pen. Feel free to let me know in the comment section what you'll be using this 3D pen for. I really appreciate you guys subscribing to my channel, liking this video, and thanks for watching.